We'll wait till Bethany gets sat down before we reveal that somebody sent Mike anthrax.
Is it among the living?
Probably not anymore because
depends
of the
when.
anthrax.
Yeah. You sent him the entire band?
Yeah.
The Scotty and fitness bag?
It's just goatee clippings, buddy.
Yummy.
Solidified and bricked into cubes.
Jack cookie num nums.
Get to use them as bouillon.
Gentlemen.
What do you think the lead singer of Anthrax's goatee smells like?
Well, the lead singer of Anthrax doesn't have a goatee.
I thought he did.
The guitar player does.
Oh, sure.
You could use it as like a vegetable stock.
Oh, yeah. Can we turn down the baseball a little bit? Okay. So we received a mysterious package today. Well, it wasn't mysterious for me, but we received a mysterious package today addressed to Peter Mike. No, sorry, Mike Peter? Mike Peter.
No, it's Peter Mike.
And it's Peter Mike? Peter Mike. And
Yes.
what Peter Mike is in this package?
Oh.
We're about to find out.
Mike said he knew what was in here.
He
I
is
don't
very-
think. I think we're in for a rude awakening.
Oh, God.
Please do
What?
show.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna do this one by one.
The Pest,
Yep.
starring John
Classic.
Leguizamo. The classic Double Dragon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Starring Weatherman Andy Dick.
Andy Dick, okay. And a Dragon Ball Z5 movie pack.
Yeah, it's a box set.
Rock the Dragon, Dragon Ball Z!
I saw Wallace Shawn die. Wallace Shawn is dead.
You're a jabroni.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Wednesday night. It's What the Show, and Mike Deacon will be receiving DVDs for not only the next week, maybe the next year, maybe the next decade. But I know this, it will be for a long time after my untimely death, and only those DVDs can unlock the clues. My name is AJ Lancaster, and I'm one of your co-hosts.
I think this DVD might be defective because you can hear it. It's just like
It's probably.
Listen, they're used.
Let's open it.
I did not give you a brand new copy of Double Dragon on DVD for your
I wish
birthday.
it was. I mean, it's wrapped in plastic, which is impressive.
By the way, I didn't plan that intro. I just came up with it. I'm really proud of the DVDs unlocking the clues, but there will be clues.
Did you sign up for some random subscription?
apparently I signed up for this random subscription that involves amazing movies and Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Little did you know.
It's called Old School Netflix.
100% is what it is.
All right, we're gonna check on the status of the Double Dragon DVD to
Yeah.
see if we have it. Starring
Yeah.
Scott Wolf.
It's in
If we-
good shape. Can you
Yes,
move over a little
Scott
bit?
Wolf.
I'm very obvious.
Unironically, my favorite Robert Patrick performance of all time.
You're struggling with that, aren't you? Okay, it did pop out of its little socket, but it's back in. And I think it's in good condition.
Okay.
Easy to see. The Double Dragon DVD is basically just like screen printed onto it.
Listen, when did this movie come out?
90.
Listen, you said Columbia House. It might have been produced in Columbia. I don't know.
British?
So you know it's been around. Okay.
Sounds right.
Oh, that's better.
He's stuck forever.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh, man.
So I guess should we start out with what the plan was?
The plan. Man with a plan. What's the
So,
plan? Tell
the
the
plan-
viewers at home.
Yeah. So I'm sitting in my car waiting for an emissions test. I was 2 months late in renewing my car. I forgot that was a thing. Every once in a while, the like adulting things just slip my mind. Like you have to
Put
renew
stuff
your
on you. Just go
car
ahead.
and put the sticker on. So the letter from the DMV was in the back of my like back seat for a while, and I just cleaned my car and saw it. Was like, shoot, I have a letter from the DMV. Open it. I need to register, but I need an emissions test. So I'm sitting in line for the emissions test, and I'm like, I should look through and make sure I don't have any old messages. Make sure I respond to people. And I have a message from my dad. That's he sent me a reel, and I click on it, and it's like starts showing. I couldn't hear it, but I could just see it, and it started showing like Spaceballs and Family Guy, Star Wars, and it was like before all these famous parodies, there was Hardware Wars, and I looked it up. 13 minutes long. George Lucas apparently thinks it's hilarious, and I texted the group chat. Have you guys ever heard of Hardware Wars? We should just randomly watch it on the show. So it allegedly, or apparently it was, they spent $8,000 to make it. I don't know who made it, but like they put it in the box office and it got like $1 million. So
Oh, well, they definitely
Pretty
got a good profit.
Yeah.
Are we going to get a
As
copyright
parody-
strike for hardware
As
stores?
parody, it's not. We can actually watch it embedded together.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's kind of like we could technically do it if there wasn't like currently legal action on the People's Joker, but we're never going to do that because like that's more of an AJ thing. But it's the same kind of thing, parody. Like you're good.
Word up. We love
Okay.
that.
Sweet.
Yes.
So yeah, should we just watch it?
Yes, absolutely.
what
happens.
Luna is here. She's ready.
Luna.
Luna.
She's not going to look at the camera.
gonna do it. She's gonna do it.
Yeah.
While you're pulling it up, Juice, I do want to pull up another thing. I do want to bring up another thing. I wasn't going to make you ever watch any of those Dragon Ball movies, Mike, but there's Tree of Might, right? And I was thinking, there's a in December, Dragon Ball Z abridged, the Christmas Tree of Might. When we're speaking of parody, we can watch that on stream and do a live reaction to it as well for Christmas Tree of Might.
I'm actually my plans was to make him watch all the Dragon Ball Z DVDs.
Oh God, yes. Well, let's do that. But Christmas Tree of Might.
Well, we are going to watch The Pest repeatedly because I'm going to pester you with it.
Yes.
Open up, y'all.
See, I gave the gift that keeps on giving, and literally there are more DVDs coming. So
You
Yeah,
haven't seen Double Dragon, have
you
you?
think the more DVDs coming is a joke, but it's not a joke.
they've seen one.
It's not a joke, and I'm excited for what's to come. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay,
Naughty.
it is ready.
Bongos,
All
Toki.
right. Let's all
See-
go to the movies.
see what this is about. Is that too loud?
Move on. No,
No, it's perfect.
this is criticism
Boss.
and commentary because they think that it's copyright.
Okay, Ernie Facilius might be on the heroes list.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not.
Hardware Wars.
Let's go, Ernie.
Light years ahead of its time.
This sounds like
Starring Fluke Starbucker, Intergalactic
Starbucker, okay.
Boy Wonder. Doggy Ben Doggy, venerable member of the Red Eye Knights. Princess Android, interstellar
Yes.
damsel in distress.
Wait, pause.
Ham Salad, ace mercenary
Tactically a gynoid. We'll get back to it.
pilot, and intergalactic wise guy. Darth Nader, villain. Z, incredible celestial battles, ablaze with death-dealing weaponry.
What year did Hardware Wars?
Holy shit.
I don't think that's the
Enjoy
age.
mirth-filled moments with the amusing antics of Space Drones 4Q2 and Artie Deco.
Artie Deco, where are you? At last, where have you been? Secret mission? What plan? What are you talking about? This is madness.
Over under 5.5 times. How
Wait
many
a minute,
times do
where are
you
you
think Paul
going?
Denuzio has seen this?
God damn it!
Yeah.
That was not to
We're heading in this direction. What are we going to do? We're doomed for certain. Oh dear, I'm going to regret this. Here's another fine mess you've gotten us into. What a
This is also how many
brilliant
times
place
he's
this
seen
is.
Hardware Wars.
Why I ever listen to you is beyond me. Really. Well, you can do what you like. I'm going this way.
It's very spooky.
I can't believe
Too late to try
1978
to
is a real
apologize.
play.
Watch with electrifying fascination as Luke Starbucker discovers the princess's secret message.
Oh, they got stunts in this bitch?
Help me, Augie Bin Doggy. You're my only hope.
Even doggies. It's inherently
Help
funny.
me, Augie Bin Doggy. You're my
Golly.
Help me, Augie
Yes.
Bin Doggy. You're my only hope.
The Thunderbird.
There's heart-gripping drama as the prince meets the venerable Augie Ben Doggy.
Your father wanted you to have this when you were old enough.
Gosh. Wow-wee. Cheapers. Golly willikers.
I mean, these are amazing.
You'll feel supercharged with intrigue
Yes.
as the adventurers join forces on an heroic mission to save the princess.
An Imperial steam trooper.
It feels like if Eric Foreman made this unironically.
Gee, I think I left my ID in my other pants. Look, we're in kind of a hurry.
These aren't the drones you want.
These aren't the drones we
You
want.
don't want to detain
We
us.
don't want to detain you.
Yeah. 100%. And you have to buy your $500.
You'll never see a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. Watch your step, son. This place can be a little rough.
Oh, no, it's too weird in here. I can't go in here. Look, I'll wait for you
Stay
outside.
calm, my boy. We've got to find a pilot.
It's like the Icon Park Galactic Star Cruiser.
This does look better than the Star Cruiser, I'm not gonna lie. There's the pole! There's the pole! It is the Galactic Star Cruiser!
Dude, you can smoke in there. It's way better than the Galactic
They're
Star
so cute.
Cruiser.
There's our man.
Fly along with Ham Salad and Chewchilla, the Wookiee monster, as they make their daring getaway.
Please bring your seat back to a complete upright position. Please extinguish your cigarettes.
They spent all the budget on the puppet.
Change your turn in the cabin. Mark your tray table in place. Thank you.
Witness the exciting, action-packed dogfight scene.
I think like Star Wars, I would just like to do it.
Experience the expensive, spine-tingling special effects as you become catapulted into the dazzling dimension of Dying Space.
They're still back there. They're gaining on us. Does this thing do light speed?
You bet your asteroid, kid. Hold on.
What if the Luke Skywalker character was actually the Luke Skywalker back then? Like he just stayed cosplaying that character?
Oh, there's police in this universe. This is like that one bit in the ride.
Hey, colors.
And you're like, the green planet.
Drugs, the ride.
Oh, guys.
You'll hiss Darth Vader.
Paul has seen this like 50 times. He just got back to me.
I don't understand what
Oh,
you're
man.
saying. I can't understand you. Are you talking to me? No, you can't destroy innocent people. Basketball is a peaceful planet, please. We have no weapons.
Jeepers, what is it, Augie Ben Doggy? Did you feel a great disturbance in the force? As if millions of voices cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced?
No, just a little headache.
Just a headache, yeah.
Look, what's that?
Too big to be a space station.
Oh.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Hey, they need to attack through that muppet.
Shootilla, full reverse.
Oh, we're out of control. We're being drawn toward it. Get us out of here.
Take it easy, kid. It's only a movie.
Awesome.
Oh, this is an experience.
To the hair-raising dramatic rescue of Princess Android.
You'll get us all killed.
Excuse me.
We'll go in here. I am sick.
Forget it, sister. I can handle it. Okay, I'm with you.
You must try to hurry, Artie. There's very little time. Please, Artie, try to plug into the master computer.
Can we all agree that this is way better than the entirety of Star Wars Theory's career?
Hi, I'm Ready Kilowatt, reporting a dangerous overloaded octopus connection in Sector 5.
No, you trying to break my needle.
I think it was tripping on something.
This is so.
I must try to find that tractor beam.
I'll give you
Ah, there it is.
Yes!
Honestly, it's something anime.
What
The only thing that's missing is chorus.
What are you saying? I can't understand. What is he saying?
Oh man.
Come on,
Now you go on without me. I'll be all right. Don't worry about me.
What a martyr.
I don't
See you later, you martyr, you. Look out, space rubble.
Okay. I can legitimately see why George Lucas loves this.
Enjoy intense drama in the exciting pre-battle briefing session.
Okay, so what you want to do here is this. You want to attack its most vulnerable spot. Come at it from this angle and locate the automatic flip-flop override device here, which in turn will defuse the anti-gyroscopic pre-interphase thrust chamber and the pneumatic centrifugal anti-gravity shield deflectors. Then you simply deactivate the axial gyro pre-sub-inertia photomegatronic oscillator that you see here. Huh? You pull the plug.
And half of that was improv.
Trust your feelings, Luke. And if you can be good,
Kind of feels like this is a Wing Commander parody.
Hardware Wars. A sprawling space saga of romance, rebellion, and household appliances. Hardware Wars. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll kiss $3 goodbye. Coming soon to a theater near you. Get in line now. May the farce be with you.
Yes. Ernie Foss is a hero. Wow.
And they released this?
Apparently,
In theaters, apparently.
And it made money.
it made $1 million.
I love that. Love when the little man wins.
When they send it to, I think it's on Tubi actually, as well as this YouTube.
I don't know what all these people are doing now. I have to know.
On location in space.
So yeah,
Insane.
I DM'd Paul. How many times have you seen Hardware Wars? Not have you seen Hardware Wars? Because we knew the answer. How many times?
Yeah.
And he said it's been a long time, but back in the day, probably a good 50 times? ?
That tracks.
Wow.
That sounds right. So I have a question that relates kind of to Paul, since this was brought up. Apparently, there is an imposter, me, who lives in New Zealand, who is somehow in the general's chat.
Oh, we're gonna keep it a secret.
Like,
It's hilarious.
wait.
AJ, I'm gonna let you take this one because you were one of two people who notified me of this. The other being the guy who's never seen Jaws.
Not that
So,
guy. Stupid spelling. Jeff.
The other day, was it yesterday? I'm gonna look. Okay, I think it was
It might have been
yesterday or
yesterday.
the day before.
I think it was yesterday.
This is General's chat.
So, Tyler, fan of the show, who we keep in touch with, love you, Tyler, posted about the Godfather interview with
Chris Van
some
Vliet, which I did
Chris-
start listening to.
So, and he tagged Mike Deacon in the Godfather's chat, in the General's chat. Tyler,
I want to be in that.
Tyler, if you're watching, just let you know, Mike left the General's chat
Months ago.
4 months ago. But here's the thing that's amazing. Is that there's still a Mike Deacon in the General's chat.
So
if you
there's
try
a
to tap Mike Deacon,
Mike Deacon that
From
is
New
in the
Zealand.
chat.
Auckland, New Zealand.
That's what I want to know.
And I just tagged him in the General's chat right now.
And then you go, "Why are you in there?"
No, I didn't say anything. I just tagged him because it's funny. It's really funny. Somebody added a Mike Deacon to the General's chat from Auckland, New Zealand. Yeah, Auckland,
And
New
he
Zealand.
accepted. I need to look up this Mike Deacon.
He's doing a pose with a spatula. It's hilarious.
It
It
says
looks like a
added
Mike
by
Deacon
Paul
pose.
Denuzio.
Paul
yeah,
in the chat too.
Well, right. So it could have been. I mean, he probably has been in the chat since like the existence.
Where do I find this guy? Because if I look at my Deacon,
Are you still in the general's chat, Bethany?
No.
I'll add you to
Yeah.
Bethany's. I'll add you to the general's chat.
Well, I just put his profile in our chat.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
It looks like a Mike Deacon post from
He
afar.
al-
I wouldn't
Not
blame
so
you.
only, but he has 139 friends. So this guy with 139 friends was somehow added to the general's chat. He was just like, "Yeah, I'll be part of it."
Have you ever
And
commented?
never said shit.
Yeah.
And he has no posts available. Is this a real person?
Can we get him on the show?
He has.
That's the
okay,
question.
He likes career tasters, on the spot cleaning services, and I love New Zealand. He's following New Zealand 1980s memories and 1990s memories.
And Fat Boy
Fat
Slim.
Boy Slim, Chase and Status, Truly, Defective Records, DJ Mad. We're
Truly?
getting him on the show. But he other than that, he has no things. He has no posts. He has, maybe if I add him as a friend, I could see his posts. Can anyone see? Does he have any posts? He has no photos. Are you a real person? How did this one get added to the chat? I have a lot of questions. And Paul,
And Paul left the general's chat, so
he's
it's like
doing well.
Was that like Paul's last fuck you? So literally, I was made an admin months before that, and I never really did it with it. So I was like, I'm leaving the general chat. I get a message from Jeff Alterman. He's like, "Can you have the last fuck you? Just make me an admin." So I literally hit the button to make Jeff an admin, and then hit the leave the chat button immediately after I did that.
This is fascinating. I have a lot of questions.
but I went in there because I saw some things that were different from the regular general's chat post, and I saw you tagged, and I was like, Mike's not back in the general's chat, is he?
No.
And you weren't.
I'm now on one of the things that he likes, which is New Zealand 1980s memories. Just to see what the sitch is. So he's probably this other Mike Deacon.
It says
This
Mike
is
Deacon not
the
dot
1990s
96.
memories. He might be about the same
Could be
age
about the
as
same
you.
age as me, yeah.
He could have either graduated in 96, could have
By the way, while I'm thinking about it, happy early birthday, Juice.
yeah,
yeah.
dude.
Happy
days.
early birthday, Juice.
Juice, I couldn't ask somebody
It's your birthday eve.
your address. So I didn't do anything elaborate and dumb for your birthday.
We do have Juice's address. We have the address book from the wedding.
Oh, yeah.
We could have made that happen.
It's true.
Fuck. Now I have to wait an entire year. But in a year, dude, I don't know. You're gonna get something weird.
That'd be epic.
If you don't
Really
know.
weird.
Something really weird.
I share.
Sorry.
Are you allowed to request a weird package? Because I'm kind of intrigued by weird packages now.
Right.
I might set an alarm for a week before today next year just to remember this. But it's gonna go down. And then we're gonna go back to this clip and be like,
Look, he did it.
AJ
Well,
sent him
go on it.
birds? Live birds?
Birds aren't real.
Gosh,
Drones,
So,
whatever.
they're not.
With that
I'm gonna
in
send
mind,
you a
know-
drone. I'm gonna send you a drone a year from now.
Yes.
I'd like that. I like that.
So speaking of celebrations, next week we are not going to be on Wednesday because Friday will be our 4th anniversary stream. So next Friday night we're going to have
Party.
we are going to party, as they say in New Zealand, and we're going to.
What was not a New Zealand accent? What was that? What? You gotta get.
Where's New Zealand?
What was that?
Where is it? Point to the
It
map.
sounded more German than.
Party. I'm selling German cars now, so maybe that's
Yeah,
why.
maybe it's just in your blood now. It's like, that's Otto.
Oh man.
But listen, if you ever meet an Argentinian German, don't ask questions.
Yeah. No.
It's not good.
Fair.
Oh, so I learned something pretty fascinating because I started my job in Volkswagen. If you buy a GTI and you get one of the higher up versions, it has a drift feature, like Tokyo Drift. Yeah.
Someone get Lastrina in the chat. He needs it.
But here's the thing: in the first movie, Jesse drove a Jetta. So I've been torn. Like I'm Team Volkswagen because of you now. By the way, my niece drives a Beetle. It was her first car. It's like a 2004 Beetle.
I love a Beetle. I want them to bring the Beetle back.
Yeah.
Bring the Beetle back.
The thing is, they're leaving money on the table. Why not? I guess they're probably going to wait a couple more years and then put it back out.
Like that's a great like just all electric vehicle. It's small. It's cute. Like
Yes, I agree.
oh
Yeah.
electric Beetle. You call it the Electabuzz.
Aww.
Yeah.
Okay, that reminds me. Petition to add the
No.
petition to add the Shaq doing the timeout to our images. Can we do that? Can we add
the what?
Shaq doing the timeout?
Sure.
Because they did the
Guys.
timeout for racism, and then everybody was like, "Timeout means a break."
Yeah, so that means we're bringing racism back after the break. What does that mean?
But now there's a really great picture of Shaq doing the timeout symbol.
It's like the blue
Y'all
shirt, right?
know that Kamala Harris is just turning all prisoners transgender because, man,
According to the ads.
I get this commercial a lot. So
Yo.
bad.
And apparently they can trans your kids while they're at school, but like I couldn't get a fucking aspirin when I tore my back muscle in gym class. Anyways, we're not a political show.
We're not a political
But
show.
I really could have used that aspirin when I tore a back muscle in gym class.
Yes, I'm just saying.
You could nurse and immediately take your temperature with one of those like disposable thermometers. Like I fell on the elbow. Why are you taking my
I
temperature?
don't really know, honestly.
It took me 45 seconds to sit down or stand up for a month and a half.
Like, we respect you, but what were y'all doing? Not a lot of anything. I don't know. It was like, we have to call our parents to get permission. Yeah, I don't know.
And half the time, if you went to the school nurse, like unless you were clearly like if somebody was clearly faking it, like okay, you can go home. Like what?
Yeah. I needed medical attention.
I wanted an aspirin.
I'm gonna go grab another iced tea. I'll be right back. You guys keep doing the thing.
So everyone, I just want you to know. Let's see what did the corgi predict for this game? Did they predict the Mets?
Mets.
And then it was Dodgers, and then Mets take the series.
I think it was Mets, Dodgers, Mets, if I remember correctly.
No, they had Dodgers winning the first one.
Yes. So when Dodgers, Mets,
Yes.
Dodgers, Mets.
Where's the corgi? I need to find it. Did I send it to you?
I don't remember. I've seen it several times. It had the Mets winning in 6.
I sent it in a group chat, but no, I can't remember where the corgi went.
I do not want Game 6. Game 6 will be on at the same time as the Jets-Steelers game on my birthday. So I do not want that.
Unless they win, and then in which case you'll be like, "Happy birthday to me."
I was yelling so much that night.
What is his name? It's like Air Corgi? Or...
Yeah, I think it's Eric Corgi. I think that's correct.
Is this him? Yes. Okay. Here we go. Where is his? Here we go. Here's his prediction. So yeah, he said Dodgers. He was right. Then he predicted
Mets secondary,
Mets.
which is right.
Then it
Mets.
was Mets again. And I was like, no, it's going to look like the Mets, but it's not going to be the Mets. The Dodgers win. Then Mets. So technically the Mets could win this one. Per the corgi.
Per the corgi, the Mets are supposed to win this game, but down 4-0 in the 8th is. I mean, I'm not ruling them out. The Mets have done some crazy stuff in the 9th inning, but
We believe in you, corgi. The corgi doesn't laugh.
Ugh.
so this week we get the return of Russell Wilson. Everybody, what the show? He was on the villains list the first year, correct? I think he was.
Russell Wilson? Yeah,
Yeah.
because he almost killed me.
Yeah,
It's true, he did.
that is true.
Y'all was a rough week for me and healthy players in sports. It was a rough week for me.
Yeah. Oh, did you see the Hutch video that the?
Yeah, we watched it live. That was ugh.
No,
I don't think he's talking about
the video that since Aiden Hutchinson volunteers a lot with the Detroit Children's Hospital.
Yes,
the kids.
the children. Yes, I watched it and I gave my feels. It was beautiful. Oh, the children. They really are our future, y'all. Why do you think the way he said it was in a like, oh, this was an exciting thing to watch, and you're like, yeah, I saw it live. He couldn't even talk about the injury.
You can cry watching both things. Like those kids are going through so much, and like, I mean, Hutch in the grand schemes of things has a broken leg.
Yeah,
Sure,
like,
that sucks, but those kids are like,
oh,
God
so
damn.
sweet. I love the children. Love that. That was very
kind of
sweet.
magical.
Something pretty
I'm
unprecedented.
watching both. Yeah,
We had something pretty unprecedented happening in the What the Show Fantasy Football League, which we have fractional points for defenses and quarterbacks, and somehow we wound up with a tie this week. That's never happened in a league I've ever been. I've been playing fantasy football for a very long time. In full point leagues, it's happened. Never in a fractional point league have I ever seen a tie before.
Well, and I should mention something that since I just had a trade go through, multiple trades go through recently.
yeah.
I'm not playing to win this league anymore after I lost last week.
Okay, so you're gonna collude with me so we can make Chance partake in all 11.
I'm not colluding. I'm not colluding. I have one game I need to win.
Okay.
Because the loser gets a tattoo.
It's against me in week 14.
Okay, I'll collude with you if you collude with me.
When I traded Mike for Jonathan Brooks and AJ Brown, I traded him a player with a week 14 bye.
You traded me McLaurin, didn't you?
Yeah.
You evil bastard.
And I'm working on trading away all of my week 14 bye players as much as possible. And if anybody wants to collude with me, make Mike get another tattoo. Please.
I'm all about collusion. Let's collude.
I have to laugh at this. AJ and I have been like trade crazy in this. I looked at my draft, like my technical draft. Of the 16 players I drafted, 3 are still on my roster.
So let me look at mine because
and it's the quarterback. It's only my quarterbacks. They're the only players I drafted that are no. It's 4. I drafted Christian Kirk, so I have 4 players that I drafted. That are on my roster.
This is where the rally comes in for the corgi.
Of players I drafted.
Do you have any?
You're not gonna believe this.
Yeah. All right. I'm ready.
Who is the one?
And who's the one?
Jalen Pope. No matter what.
No matter what.
AJ, I think I see Carlos and I say we're rooting for you.
I could have dropped him so many times.
But he lives. He lives to see another good
AJ, are you trying to stay at the Newburgh Ramada again?
I will die of heart failure before I get another tattoo. Jalen Polk, by the way, has a week 14 bye.
Now, now, do you, does the winner get to pick the tattoo? Or what is the tattoo?
I get Yoshi.
And I get Poochie.
Oh.
I was trying to make it be the Billie Eilish as a Simpson, but the only way that Mike would agree to the bet was Poochie.
Okay. I would like to bet some people things. Well, I've made this season long bet with Chance, and if anyone would like to collude with me, I am open. and ready and willing. And I think we all would really win if Chance has to do an 11 album deep dive on Taylor Swift's discography.
Wait, fuck. If I collude with you, that means that I get tattoo money.
That means we get tattoo money? Our collusion can work both ways. We're going to collude to where you win week 14. And
Fuck you, Otani. Fuck you.
You know, she is better than
Oh,
our
jeez.
But not your dog. Your dog's adorable. We love your dog. Shohei Ohtani's dog. Friend of the show.
Friend of the show. Love your dog.
By the way, also other things. Did you guys see the thing with Crypto the Super Dog that James Gunn released?
Yeah.
I'm so hyped for Crypto the Super Dog, y'all.
Crypto the super dog.
So, Bethany,
That's
go ahead and look it up. But the entire thing is the backstory with Crypto the Super Dog is like his thinking was, what if it was like a naughty dog that just misbehaved because he had this dog that was a rescue from a hoarder house and he loved it to death and bonded with it, but it was a piece of shit and he got to love the dog. And he's like, that was the inspiration for this Crypto.
Right on.
And there's like a picture of like Superman with his dog on the moon together, and it's this like little kind of shaggy mutt. And it's not just like,
our dog is making a weird noise at the moment. What is happening, Luna? What are you doing? What are you doing? Anyways, I think it's okay. Don't know what that was. Come here. Come here. Come love me. Oh, come say hi to your adoring fans. Say hello.
Yes.
Hello, everybody.
we're big Luna guys over here.
Yes. Who could have known this face? I think she Paul, what should Luna dress up for Halloween this year?
We're
We're open to suggestions.
Eliza Shoe from The Substance.
Coconut Pete.
Oh, she would actually be very cute as Coconut Pete.
That's way more practical.
I'm really sure you just get her a little Hawaiian shirt and like a little cruise hat and some hair.
Rip.
Really
Yes,
cute.
the wig on her would look adorable.
Oh, Pina Colada bird.
Luna Coladaberg.
Luna Colada.
Colada Berg.
Oh,
man.
And Splash of Rum comes third.
Luna, how do you feel about that? You feel good? She feels great. Okay.
She is she's a feisty one at night. This one.
So
As you can see.
It's like old people. You know, when they get older, they get their days and nights mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
Adults
Yeah.
too.
We actually, for the first time in like almost over a month, went to the movies last night. We saw the new the Saturday Night movie, which was I liked it. We did the deep dive fact check kind of thing, and like a lot of the things kind of happened, but most of them did not happen on the night that it's depicted at.
Like makes sense. Like obviously not that much really happened in 90 minutes before the show. I mean, I'm sure there were certain things and it was chaotic and whatnot, but I don't think all of those things clearly happened 90 minutes before the show. But in the structure of the movie, I think it works. They tell you the story, but I liked it.
Well, and we're not going to go see a documentary.
Yeah.
You know, like you can yada some things as long as it's kind of true to the spirit of the thing. What I'm really excited about is one of my favorite actors from Gotham is in there, and I thought he was like a really talented actor. It's like I love that this guy is getting another chance at like a high visibility project. How was the guy who played Chevy Chase?
He's very good.
He's very good. He's
very
one of the
good.
better. I think Lamore Morris was probably the best performance overall. Like if I had to pick somebody to nominate for an award, it would be him. But
Overall, I was pretty impressed with everyone.
except for fucking Finn Wolfhard.
He's barely in the movie, everyone.
How much is Finn Wolfhard in there? Like
2 seconds.
yeah.
I think a grand total of 3 scenes.
And Nick Braun just like I'm sorry, I'm tired of his shtick kind of thing. Like he's Jared Leto the person, but not the actor. Yeah, but like I'm not gonna let that get in the way of me seeing it because like I'm a big SNL guy. Like when I first got Hulu and they had like all the seasons of SNL, it was just on repeat. Or like when Comedy Central
I
got rights
feel
for a while. Just
bad that I don't know the guy's name. I looked up last night. But anyways, the one guy in the movie the entire time, I was like, why does this guy seem vaguely familiar to me? And I looked up and he's Philip Seymour Hoffman's son. And I was like, that's why this guy seems vaguely familiar to me.
Well, he's been in one other movie, like Licorice Pizza. Like and I like him as an actor. Licorice Pizza was a just okay movie for me.
Yeah.
I want him.
I wanted to see, like, Bethany and I kind of discussed this, like, with Saturday Night Live. What's like your history with it? Like, did you start with old ones? Did you start with like current ones when you were?
I've never watched it much growing up, but I've definitely seen the most from like the Chris Farley era. I'd say.
I feel like that's the most reran era.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like if you were back when I mentioned this to Bethany last night, like when Comedy Central finally went to like basic cable, they didn't have a lot of original shows. And they played a lot of Saturday Night Live back then. And the bulk of what they played was from the late 80s and the early 90s. So I saw a ton of that like 2 or 3 years after it originally aired. But like when it came to like current aired stuff, I was kind of at the tail end of that. Like right as all of that cast all became movie stars, it's like when Will Ferrell basically took over the show. Was like kind of up to date on it.
Can I just say something that might be vaguely controversial? I mean, I don't think it's that controversial, but I love. Hold on, I'm terrible at multitasking. I was also shooting off a quick text message. I personally am a big fan. I used to watch reruns of SNL like on the TV, but I love that I can just watch it and segments that I want to watch on YouTube now. Because listen, y'all, unless I'm excited to see the musical guest, I don't give a damn about the musical guest, and I'm always like, meh. And now I'm just like, don't have to watch those videos. I can watch the bits that I want, and that's no disrespect to any musical guest, but like. Unless I'm tuning in to see that musical guest, I just don't care. I don't care for those segments. I'm like, oh, here we go. I gotta waste time.
But one, Stevie Nicks was so good last week, though.
She was
and
good. We did watch
two, that. The week before that, Sushi Glory Hole is my favorite thing in the world. Sushi being fed through a hole.
Whoa.
Here's out.
Oh, but yeah, I don't know. That's my personal SNL hot take. I just don't care for the musical performances that much unless it's someone I'm like tuning in to see the musical performance of.
I do like what like YouTube has done for like late night TV as a whole, because I don't always stay up to watch the late night shows, but if something happened that was like of big relevance, you have it right at your fingertips in the morning the next day, the morning afterwards. Like the funniest one was we didn't watch the Ryan Gosling episode when it aired, and I went down and put on YouTube the next morning, and I said, "Oh, there's a Beavis and Butthead skit," and Bethany's like, "Oh God, no!" And then of course it wound up being the funniest break in ages.
Yeah.
The allergies are allergying, y'all. The weather is changing.
We've officially entered fall here. It took it a long time, but we have
to. Getting close to winter.
Well, we went
for
from
me, it never hits until it hits allergy wise, but I run a perfume store in the middle of a cornfield. In the middle of the cornfield. So
I've had a cough for a week.
That Wisconsin weather.
A lot of coughing.
It'll be snowing tomorrow, probably.
Got the Ricolas.
Ricola!
We skipped from like the 80s straight into the 50s. It was a little weird. We didn't have any transition. It just happened all at once.
I'm still getting 80s. Nebraska sucks. It hasn't rained here in 10 weeks.
Yikes.
Well, you can have some of our rain that we've had here in the
We've
southeast.
had quite a bit.
Hoping these cold fronts keep the storms away.
Yeah.
So I'm tired of you hurricane season. I'd like you to be done and over with. Please and thank you.
Speaking of that, we will, for one night only on the anniversary stream, bring back the Streamlabs donations. We're going to do some hurricane relief donations. So we will be bringing that back for the three of you who are currently watching, or if somebody got to the 50-minute point on the replay. Congratulations for getting to the 50-minute point on the replay, because you are a trooper. So
brave.
Yeah, you're so stunning. So brave. But we will definitely bring that back for one night only, as we like to, make this a celebration and bring us back to our roots a little bit. We love to reminisce on those streams, so I feel like that's a good time to do that. Definitely. Bring it back.
Also, if anyone knows an easier way to get the FEMA food loss thing, let me know, because your girl's confused by the application.
The theme of what?
So there's a thing through FEMA. So obviously FEMA helps out in natural disasters, and everyone online is saying that there's one that if your power goes out for more than 24 hours, FEMA will reimburse you $750 for food, because obviously you have to toss all of your perishable items if your power's out for a certain amount of time. And so my mom sent it to me and was like, hey, you should do this. And then I went on, and it's asking me all these things. It's asking me about damages, and I was like, no, I'm just we're fine. I just wanted to know if I could get reimbursed for the fact that I had to throw out my butter and shit,
Yeah.
And so I'm going through it, and it's what's your annual income? What's your insurance? And I'm like, oh my God, I just tried. I'm not trying to get a whole thing. I don't need that kind of assistance. I just wanted to know if we could get some money for food to whatever.
Or Poochie tattoos.
Yeah. But anyways, I can't figure it out, and it's a lot more complicated than I thought. Which I guess, they got to do all the cross your T's and dot your I's government assistance. I get it. But so if anyone knows an easier way to do it, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I clicked the wrong thing. I don't know.
Clickety click, click, click.
Yeah, because that's one of the first things I thought of was when you guys got back. It's your power was out, but it's back on now, and that's okay. But you have to throw out all the shit in your fridge.
Because we actually were not home for it, and we never opened anything. I think that was somewhat beneficial to it. We had a few.
I mean, any dairy I threw out. I'm not gonna mess. When in doubt, throw it out. What they say. Coffee creamer and all that. But then the problem was everything in our area was out of power, so all the stores had to throw all their stuff out.
It was tough to find that kind of stuff.
And so it took a week until they got everything back in supply. So I had to go buy the powder coffee creamer to use for everything.
Oh boy.
So it's the only option. I'm happy to report that the stores do have coffee creamer back in stock. But yeah,
because the cream rises to the top.
It does.
It does.
Oh yeah.
Straight to the top.
The cream, brother.
This is where the rally starts. Okay, right here.
In the bottom of the 8th with 2 outs, down 7-0.
Yeah.
You're optimistic.
Here we go.
Crazier things have happened.
Come on, Starlin Marte.
The worst part is the fact that if it goes blowout for the entire series.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the Dodgers kept it semi-competitive 2 days ago, but
he's doing it. He's trying to come back.
They just kind of came back a few runs after the Mets were up 6-0, right? And then they came back with 4.
It was 7-3 was the final.
Now, if y'all want real entertainment, what I advise is going to a 9-year-old's baseball game where they finally have the kids starting to pitch, and it's just a lot of walks. Oh, we're hit by a pitcher. Oh, and we're walking home. We're hit by a pitch. Oh,
y'all see me in real life. I was a big target, right? I was
a lot of torso, yes.
After second grade, I was 5'7". I was a
Holy
5'7",
You were a
8.5-year-old.
child.
Were they trying to recruit you to play basketball in like second grade?
You were taller than me when you were 8.
With no hand-eye coordination.
Oh man.
So I got hit by pitch a lot. I'm talking, I had an over 50% hit by pitch percentage and one hit.
That's
Over
probably
50% on base percentage in one hit.
I love that.
That's
I mean, I
probably
don't love that. I
so-
don't love that you're hit by a pitch a lot, but it's
similar to what happened to me when I played baseball.
little baby AJ.
Like I'm a pretty tall guy. I'm 6 foot 6'1"
But you peaked.
I
You like
quit.
bloomed early.
I quit growing in the 7th grade.
Wow.
Wow.
Me too.
Me 3.
Oh,
What's that like? Can't relate.
no idea.
Yeah, I was
It's
13
not-
years old, running around 6 foot, tripping all over my shit.
Oh man.
With all limbs, you didn't know what to do with them. You're like, all limbs and a long torso.
Yeah.
That could be a bit.
I was gonna say band name.
Yeah.
All limbs and a long
Oh,
torso.
limbs. And a big torso.
All limbs and a long torso.
Wild shit.
Rock and roll.
So, Mike, what are you going to watch first?
Oh, it's gonna be the pest.
Pest?
And Bethany's
I
gonna
need-
watch it like 15 times with me.
That was like the first thing I knew was like, I'm going to send Mike a DVD copy of The Pest for his birthday. And then it evolved to, well, how much can I spend on just doing bullshit? And that's what ended up happening.
We had a white elephant when we worked at NBC years back, and in mine I put Super Mario Brothers, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and Street Fighter.
Oh man.
That person got a great gift.
It was Chicken Daddy.
And I bet she watches them daily. I just want
The
everyone to
Foul
know
Father.
that this commercial, the Foul Father, this commercial that was on like 2 commercials ago showed up way up close and personal of someone's tongue, and I did not like it. It was disturbing. The Foul Father, coming soon to a theater near you.
So we should discuss this on stream. When
man.
can we do a Thursday night football together? Do we know?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
Dolphins
okay.
Packers.
Dolphins.
Wait,
Packers.
is that the late game?
I think so.
Because
If that's
it's
the
not
late game, we
available.
should do a Dolphins Packers. Yes.
That'd be hilarious.
I want everyone to know I think we're in a waning crescent this year. So you're going down, Bears. Suck on.
I'll have to wake up the next morning for Black Friday retail. That'll be great.
Jeez.
I will do it.
Yeah.
I don't do the Black Friday. Obviously, you have to work at AJ. It's a different predicament than you.
Fuck you, Max Muncy.
I don't fuck this guy. I don't do the Black Friday. And then Taylor Allison Swift had to fucking decide to drop shit on it. And now I'm gonna be one of those crazy people in the Target parking lot at 5:30 in the morning lining up to get indoors. Worth it.
Savannah's about the same population as Omaha.
Okay.
You can
Yeah.
show up probably an hour later.
You think it'll be okay? There's multiple targets, right? Not everyone's gonna be hitting up ours.
Yeah.
I hope.
That seems like the kind of thing that runs out in like that would run out in Orlando, but in a metro the same size as ours. We live in the same size metro.
Okay.
That kind of thing they'll have at probably 8 a.m. If you want to be safe, show up early. But
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like it'll be okay, right, guys? It'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm off that day, so I can take a nap after. It's fine.
I'm gonna have to hit the play button for DVD.
Stay up until the thing, then go to bed afterwards.
Yeah.
Party, like look for the white powder on the bottom of that bag I sent you.
Hmm?
I already found it.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening, guys. Corgi, don't let us down. I think the Corgi's still right. They're a little wrong about this game being a Mets victory, but I think the Corgi is right that the Mets are going to take the series.
You can't just buy that kind of thing off the rack. But you can get it for $7 million.
I saw Wallace Shawn die. Wallace Shawn is dead.
You're a jabroni.